Remember when we had nothing, shared our last 20. Now you act funny, money changed you, homie. All them promises you made, all them nights we stayed awake. Now you looking at me strange like you never knew my name. Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? Thought we were family. Why you switch up on me? Switch up on me. Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? See you with them new friends, acting like you don't remember when we were down bad together through that cold December. You was crying on my shoulder, now you treat me like a stranger. All that love we had is over, guess that loyalty was fake, bruh. All them promises you made, all the nights we stayed awake. Now you looking at me strange like you never knew my name. Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? Thought we were family. Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? You switch up on me. I ain't mad about the money, I ain't mad about the fame. What hurt me was the line you forgot from where you came. Brothers don't do brothers dirty, that's what mama always said. Now I see you for what you really are, fake love in my head. Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? Thought we were family. Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? Why you switch up on me? You switch up on me. Used to be my day one. Why you switch? Now I don't know who you are. Used to be my day one. Why you switch? Now I don't know who you are. Why you switch? Why you switch up on me?
The same struggle, same fight. Blood brothers bound by pain. Now you switched up, ain't the same. Backstabbing bastard betrayed the bond. Friendship fake, now it's gone. All the years we built this shit, now you burned it bit by bit. Brotherhood meant nothing, damn. Guess I never knew the man. Blood brothers bleeding lies. See the hate behind your eyes. Blood brothers broken trust. Friendship turn to fucking dust. Blood brothers ain't no more. Slammed and shut that fucking door. Can't believe what you became. Playing these fucking games. Remember when we had each other's backs? Now you stabbing mine with facts. Spreading stories, spreading dirt. Brother, this shit really hurts. Loyalty was all we had. Now this friendship's going bad. Bitter taste inside my mouth. Trust is headed fucking south. All them promises you made, watch them fucking fade away. Brotherhood was just a lie. Now I'm saying goodbye. Blood brothers bleeding lies. See the hate behind your eyes. Blood brothers broken trust. Friendship turn to fucking dust. Blood brothers ain't no more. Slammed and shut that fucking door. brother. Now we ain't shit. Promised this forever, but you fucking quit. Betrayal burns deep, can't get no sleep. Other hood's gone, moving the fuck on. Blood brothers, bleeding lies, see the hate behind your eyes. Blood brothers, broken trust, friendship turned to fucking dust. Blood brothers, ain't no more, slam this, shut that fucking door. Blood brothers, ain't brothers no more. Fuck you. Used to roll together through these streets, back when we was hungry, incomplete. You said my back was covered, no defeat. Now I'm looking around and see deceit. Your words don't match the moves you make. Trust broken by the path you take. Promises were mine to break, but you the one who sealed my fate. Blood brother, turn to stranger. All them years meant nothing to ya. Blood brother, now my anger burns for what you put me through, bruh. Remember when we shared our last meal? Both broke but kept it real. Said we never make no deals that would compromise how we feel. But greed done changed your heart, man. Money made you fall apart, damn. Left me standing in the dark, and now I'm questioning every plan. Thought we built something that would last. All the memories from the past. Loyalty was supposed to be our pact, but you stabbed first, that's a fact. Blood brother, turn to stranger. All them years meant nothing to you. Blood brother, now my anger burns for what you put me through, bruh. How you sleep at night knowing what you did ain't right? Used to have my back in every fight. Now you gone and killed the light. Can't believe I called you family. Share my plans and strategy. Now you plot against me, using all my secrecy. Every conversation was a lie. Looking back, I see the signs. Should've known when you ain't quiet. Internal war I can't deny. Rage is all I got left inside. Pain is something I can't hide. Brotherhood is fucking died, and I blame you for the divide. Blood brother, turn to stranger. All them years meant nothing to ya. Blood brother, now my anger burns for what you put me through, bruh. Never thought I'd see this day when my brother walked away. Left me nothing left to say, but fuck you anyway. Used to ride together back to back. Now you switch sides, left me in the black. Brother from another, swore we never crack, but you took that knife, stabbed me in my back. Years we spent grinding, building from the dirt. Shared our deepest pain, shared our deepest hurt. Now you walk away like none of it was worth. All the love I gave, man, it's really hurts. Trust was everything, now it's dead and gone.
Brotherhood we built, guess I got it wrong. Thought we ride forever, thought our bond was strong. Now I'm here alone, wondering what went wrong.
Blood turned cold, heart turned stone. Friends like you leave me alone. All the lies, all the fake. How much more can my heart take? Blood turned cold, trust is broke. Everything we had just smoke. All the lies, all the fake. How much more can my heart break?
Remember when we had nothing but each other's back, fighting through the struggle, keeping us on track. Promise we would never let the friendship crack, but you showed your colors when the pressure packed. Now you run your mouth spreading all these lies, acting like you never saw me cry. Used to be my brother, now you just deny all the real moments, man, you make me die. Inside I'm burning with this rage so deep. Trusted you with secrets that I plan to keep. Now you use the weapons while I'm losing sleep. All this pain you caused got my soul to weep.
Blood turned cold, heart turned stone. Friends like you leave me alone. All the lies, all the fake. How much more can my heart take? Blood turned cold, trust is broke. Everything we had just smoke. All the lies, all the fake. How much more can my heart break?
Should've seen the signs, should've read between the lines. Now I'm left behind. Why you mess with other minds? All those late night talks about our bigger dreams, now they feel like nothing, just some empty schemes. You became the snake inside my inner team. Nothing's what it was, nothing's what it seems. Got me questioning everyone around me now. Can't trust nobody, don't know why or how. Used to have your loyalty, you made that vow, but you broke it easy, left me asking how. This the price I pay for loving way too hard. This the price I pay for letting down my guard. Brotherhood we had, man, you left it scarred. Now I'm moving solo, playing different cards.
Blood turned cold, heart turned stone. Friends like you leave me alone. All the lies, all the fake. How much more can my heart take? Blood turned cold, trust is broke. Everything we had just smoke. All the lies, all the fake. How much more can my heart break?
Used to call you my blood brother, now I can't even look at you the same. Shared every secret, every struggle, now you out here playing dirty games. Remember when we had nothing, but we had each other's backs. Now you stabbing me with your words, all our history you attack. Man, we came up from the bottom, fighting battle side by side. Now you turned your back on me, all that loyalty that you denied. I trusted you with everything, my pain, my fears, my plans. Now you using it against me, don't know where the hell I stand. How you gon' do me like that, after all we've been through? How you gonna turn around and make me your enemy too? I gave you everything I had, my brotherhood was real. Now you rip my heart apart, tell me how you really feel. I remember late nights talking, when the world was closing in. You was there when I was breaking, said we family, said we kin. Now you spreading lies about me, poisoning your every breath. What we built is dying slowly, watching trust just bleed to death. All them years don't mean nothing, all them times I had your back. When you needed someone real, I was there, that's just fact. But you chose to burn the bridge, set our friendship up in flames. Now I'm looking at a stranger who just wears a brother's name. How you gon' do me like that, after all we've been through? How you gonna turn around and make me your enemy too? I gave you everything I had, my brotherhood was real. Now you rip my heart apart, tell me how you really feel. I ain't perfect, never claimed to be, but I was solid, that's my word. Now you acting like you don't know me, like my voice you never heard. All this rage inside me building, can't believe what you became. From my brother to my rival, man, this shit ain't just a game. So I'm walking with this anger, heavy weight inside my chest. Thought we'd always ride together, now you failed the friendship test. I don't need your fake apologies, keep is what I lack. How you gonna do me like after all we've been through? How you gonna turn around and make me your enemy too? I gave you everything I had, my brotherhood was real. Now you rip my heart apart, tell me how you really feel. Blood brother turned to stranger, that's the price of broken trust. What we had is dead and buried, left our friendship in the dust. Yeah. Told me we was different, told me we was real. Brothers by the blood code, now I know the deal. Say you had my back, say you never switch. Brothers don't do brothers like a dirty snitch. Blood code, you broke the blood code. Blood code, blood code. Now you dead to me, bro. Blood code broken, can't trust nobody. Blood code broken, fake friends folded. Blood code broken, blood code broken. Brothers turning cold. Blood code broken, lies that you told. Blood code broken. Yeah. Built this bond in battle, built this bond in pain. Share the same struggle, now you bring the shame. Oaths we taking, all the promises made. Spit on sacred ground, for the games you played. Blood code, you broke the blood code. Blood code, now you dead to me, bro. Blood code broken, can't trust nobody. Blood code broken, fake friends folded. Blood code broken, blood code broken. Brothers turning cold. Yeah. Brothers by choice, not by birth. Brothers by blood, not by words. Broke the code, broke the bond, broke my trust. Now you go. Brothers turning cold. You broke the blood. Dead to me. Blood code broken. Yeah, you was my day one. Now you poison in my bloodstream. Started from the block, we was running wild. Nobody had our backs when the streets got hostile. You was right beside me when the heat came down. Now you switching sides for that dirty crown. Every scar we earned, every night we bled. Shared the same hunger, same roof overhead. But you let them fill your head with they snake talk. Now you moving different, can't even make eye contact. Thought we had a code, thought we had it locked. But you cut me deep when you chose their block. Snake bite, venom in my veins now. Can't trust nobody, pain won't fade out. You was blood, now you just cold steel. Snake bite, show me what's real. Show me what's real. Remember when we promised we would never fold? Your word was bond before you got bought and sold. They whispered in your ear about what you could gain. Left me in the dirt while you played their game. All the late nights when we planned our moves. Now you acting like we got nothing to prove. Your greed exposed what was always true. Brotherhood don't mean a damn thing to you. Thought we had it cold, thought we had it locked, but you coming deep when you chose their block. Snake bite, phantom in my face now. Can't trust nobody, pain won't fade out. You was blood, now you just cold steel. Snake bite, show me what's real. Show me what's real. Keep my name out your mouth when you talking it ill, cause you dead to me now, this is where it ends. Every memory we made just turned to ash. You traded brotherhood for some dirty cash. Snake bite, venom in my veins now. Can't trust nobody, pain won't fade out. You was blood, now you just cold steel. Snake bite, show me what's real. Snake bite, nothing left to feel. You stood up in court when they pointed at me. Said you never seen me that Friday evening. Know damn well we was rolling together. Now you acting like we ain't blood forever, yeah. 20 years deep, now you switching sides. Fed them lies just to save your hide. Remember when your pops left you broken down? I was there, had your back in this cold town. Yo fuiste mi hermano, mi sangre verdad. Ahora me traicionas por su libertad. Dijiste mentiras ante el juez. Rompiste mi corazón de una vez. Blood liar, blood liar. Set my world on fire. Blood liar, blood liar. Nothing left but wire. Soul for hire. 15 to life cause you couldn't be real. Sat there calm while they sealed my deal. Your mama crying asking me why her son became a blood liar. Damn, used to share everything, split the pain. Now you walking free while I'm in chains. Thought brotherhood meant something more than saving yourself when they knock your door. You know what you did, you know what you said. You know I trusted you, now that trust is dead. Blood liar, blood liar. Set my world on fire. Blood liar, blood liar. Nothing left but wire. Blood liar, your soul for hire. 10 years from now when you look in the mirror, will you see the man who betrayed his brother? When your kids ask about their daddy's honor, what you gon' tell them about the blood liar? Every night in the cell I see your face, wondering how you sleep in my place. Freedom ain't free when it's built on lies. Hope it was worth it, your compromise. What's it worth? One day I'll be out, one day I'll be free. Wonder if you'll run when you see me. Blood don't mean nothing when push comes to shove. Learn that lesson from the man I love. Blood liar, blood liar. Set my world on fire. Blood liar, blood liar. Nothing left but wire. Blood liar, blood liar. Your soul for hire. Blood liar. Your soul for hire. Blood liar. Set my world on fire. Yeah. Used to be tight, now it's different. Blood ain't thick when the money Been through the fire, forged in the flame. Brothers by choice, not just by name. Back when we had nothing but pride and pain. Now something shifted, something changed. Blood turns cold when trust breaks down. Blood turns cold, can't turn around. Secrets spilling like poison rain. Backstabbing cuts deeper than shame. Promises broken, bonds betrayed. Years of loyalty down the drain. Face to face, but you look away. Can't believe what you chose to say. Blood turns cold when trust breaks down. Blood turns cold, can't turn around. Built this bond from the bottom, brick by brick. Shared our scars, shared our sick. Through the struggle, staying thick. Now you flip the script real quick. Whispered lies behind my back. Painted pictures, painted black. Loyalty, you lost track. Brotherhood under attack. Bitter taste of betrayal burns. Tables turn, bridges burn. Lessons learned the hardest way. Brothers don't betray, they stay. But you chose a different path. Now you face the aftermath. Cold shoulder, colder heart. Tore bond apart from start. How you gonna look me in the eye? After all the love, after all the time. Built us up just to watch us die. Brotherhood was just a lie. Blood turns cold when trust breaks down. Blood turns cold, can't turn around. Cold blood running through these veins. Nothing left but bitter pain. Yeah. Blood turns cold. Turns cold.
Thought we had forever, now it's severed.
Used to ride together, now I'm seeing clearer. Face in the mirror, stranger getting nearer. All those years we built, now they crumble quicker than I thought they would. Brotherhood got bitter.
Turn cold, soul turn stone. Left me here, standing alone.
Remember when we swore we'd never fold? Now your lies cut deeper than the winter cold. Shed our scars, shed our pain through every season. Now you give me every single reason to forget your name, forget your face. How you switched up, left without a trace. Brother turned snake in the same old place where we used to laugh, now there's empty space.
Blood turn cold, soul turn stone. Left me here, standing alone. Can't trust nobody. Family ain't family, yeah.
Streets taught us loyalty meant everything. Now I'm learning what betrayal really brings. Heart heavy with the weight of what we used to be. Now there's nothing left but this rage in me. Cut me deep, left me bleeding trust. Everything we built just turned to dust. blood turned cold.
Yeah. Used to ride together, now I ride alone. Blood runs cold when trust gets thrown. Remember when we started from the dirt and grime, shed our last dollar, split our time. Brothers by choice, not by blood relation, built from the ground up, pure dedication. Now I'm staring at the phone, your name deleted. Messages that show how you competed against the one who had your back through hell. Guess some stories ain't got happy endings to tell. How you gonna smile in my face while you plot behind my space? All them years just thrown away. For what? Some temporary pay. Why you had to break the code we live by? Why you had to let the money divide? Tell me why you had to lie? Now the brotherhood we built just died. Why you had to break the code we live by? Why you had to let the money divide? Tell me why you had to lie? Blood runs cold, can't look me in the eye. Loyalty was everything we swore upon. Sacred oath that kept us staying strong through the struggle, through the pain and doubt. You was my brother. What's this all about? Heard you talking to them people about our business, spreading rumors, playing games with vicious intent to tear down what we both created. All that trust, now it's all deflated. How you gonna smile in my face? Why you plot behind my space? All them years just thrown away. For what? Some temporary pay. Why you had to break the code we live by? Why you had to let the money divide? Tell me why you had to lie? Now the brotherhood we built just died. Why you had to break the code we live by? Why you had to let the money divide? Tell me why you had to lie? Blood runs cold, can't look me in the eye. Listen, I remember 17, we was hungry kids, scheming, splitting everything equal. Partnership was gleaming, fast forward to today. You got snakes in your circle, whispering poison while they watch our empire hurdle. Over obstacles we conquer side by side as a unit. Now you selling out the vision that we both were pursuing, for some temporary gains and some fake recognition. Breaking codes that we broke with our blood and ambition. I gave you my loyalty when you had absolutely nothing. Stood by you through depression when your soul was suffering. Share my wisdom, share my contacts, share my reputation. Now you using all that knowledge for my degradation. This betrayal cuts deep in any blade could sever. Thought our bond was unbreakable, lasting forever. But money changed you, power rearranged you into someone that I barely recognize. And it pains me to admit that I was wrong about your character. Thought you was solid, turns out you was just a passenger. In my vision, in my mission, now you jumping shit. Taking secrets to competitors, man, that's some weak shit. So when you see me in the streets, don't you dare approach. Cause the men you used to know, where that man is ghost. And the bridges that you burn ain't getting new clay. Every that decision to lay for dead.
Play it on the gang, Joe, we ain't proud. On it on the gang, hello, we ain't proud. Tell me why, I ain't in a how. Kind of but a horny girl just died. I am a make, they only make proud. I am a make, they only they proud. Show me why, my life, not the how. Blood lost boy can't look me in the eye.
Been building bridges, now they burn it down. Yeah, yeah. Blood cold, heart froze. Brothers turn to foes. Betrayal's bitter dose. Real ones nobody knows. Blood cold, heart froze. Brothers turn to foes. Backstab by the bros. Now I'm on my own. Oh, built this bond from broken bones. Shared our secrets, shared our homes. Back when we was broken, hopeless. Now success got you bogus. Switch sides when the money calls. Fake friends always seem to fall. Brotherhood was bulletproof till greed broke through the roof. All those nights, all those fights. had your back through endless nights. Now you stab me with the knife. La 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 la. Blood cold, heart froze. Brothers turned to foes. Betrayals, bitter dose. Real ones nobody knows. Blood cold, heart froze. Brothers turned foes. Backstab by the bros. Now I'm on my own. Oh. Promise loyalty, promise truth. Savage lies destroyed our youth. Build my castle on your word. Now it's crumbled absurd. Cut me deep, cut me clean. Darkest shit I've ever seen. Brothers breaking brotherhood for some cash in Hollywood. Trust is gone, faith is done. What we had can't be undone. Blood runs thick, but lies run thicker. Friendship died much fucking quicker. Oh, oh, oh. Blood cold, heart froze. Brothers turned to foes. Betrayals, bitter dose. Real ones nobody knows. Blood cold, heart froze. Brothers turned to foes. Backstab by the bros. Now I'm on my own. Oh.
Yo, yo. What happened to us? What happened? Yeah.
Used to be my right hand. Through the pain, through the struggle. Now you changed up on me. Can't believe what I'm seeing now. Blood brothers, how you turn your back. Blood brothers, can't take it back. Blood brothers, all them years we had. Blood brothers, now I'm seeing red. Blood brothers. Can't take it back. All the nights we was down bad, had my back, said you had my back. Now the lies, all the lies you told, cut me deep, cut me to the bone. Thought you was real, but you fake, nothing but fake, yeah, yeah. Blood brothers, how you turn your back. Blood brothers, can't take it back. Blood brothers, all them years we had. Blood brothers, now I'm seeing red. Blood brothers. Can't take it back. Yo, used to be my brother, now you dead to me. Used to share the struggle, now you left me bleeding. Started from the gutter, you and I against the world. Two young soldiers through the chaos we unfurled. Shared our last dollar when the hunger cut deep. Watch each other's back when the predators don't sleep. But somewhere in the darkness, greed corrupted your soul. Chose the serpent's whisper over everything we stole. Built these walls together, brick by bloody brick. Now you stab me in the spine with your Judas trick. Blood pump broken, trust evaporated, years of loyalty now obliterated. How you gonna look me in my face and lie? Brotherhood deceased, watch our friendship die. Blood pump broken, can't believe it's true. Everything we built, I'm burning down for you. Remember when we swore we never turn our backs? Now you scheming in the shadows, covering your tracks. Fed me poison with a smile, called it medicine. While you plotted my demise like a mannequin. Fake loyalty, fake love, everything fabricated. All those memories we made, now they feel tainted. Used to call you family, now you just a stranger. Cross me once, I promise you'll be facing danger. Blood bond broken, trust evaporated, years of loyalty now obliterated. How you gonna look me in my face and lie? Brotherhood deceased, watch our friendship die. Blood bond broken, can't believe it's true. Everything we built, I'm burning down for you. Betrayal tastes bitter on my tongue. All the battles that we fought, all the songs that we sung. Now it's silence in the space where you used to stand. Brotherhood extinct, couldn't understand how you turned your back on everything sacred. Left me in the darkness, wounded and naked. But I rise from ashes, stronger than before. Your deception only made my rage explore. Thought we were invincible, thought we were forever. Now I see the truth, you were just whatever. Opportunist vulture, waiting for your chance to destroy the covenant with your devil's dance. Blood bond broken, trust evaporated, years of loyalty now obliterated. How you gonna look me in my face and lie? Brotherhood deceased, watch our friendship die. Blood bond broken, can't believe it's true. Everything we built, I'm burning down for you. Dead to me, dead to me. Everything we were, just a memory. Dead to me, dead to me. Your betrayal set my fury free. Blood bond broken. Blood bond broken.
Betrayal cuts deep, bro.
Sanctity broken, trust dissolved. Sacred vows forgotten, brotherhood revolved. Mendacious whispers poison what we built. Your conscience buried under layers of guilt. Shed scars from battles, now you stand alone. Your loyalty's counterfeit, authenticity's gone. Blood oath shattered by your plicitous ways. Now I navigate the wreckage of our better days. Treacherous heartbeats behind that familiar face. Our covenant's ashes scattered without trace.
How could you turn your back on everything we'll trace? How could you say goodbye on everything we were? Everything we were.
When blood turns cold, cold, brothers become strangers. Sacred bonds broken, now we're just two dangers. Betrayal's price.
Machiavellian schemes behind closed doors. Your conscience hemorrhage, integrity no more. Fabricated stories, twist our history. Your metamorphosis remains a mystery. Fraternal wounds fester, won't cauterize. Your transformation caught me by surprise. Insidious poison dripped from your tongue. Our requiem of friendship has been sung. Perfidious actions speak louder than words. Now silence between us, no songs from birds.
How could you forsake the sacred ground we share? Sacred ground we share.
When blood turns cold, cold, brothers become strangers. Sacred bonds broken, now we're just too dangerous. Betrayal's price. Sacrifice. Trust evaporated like morning mist. Our brotherhood now exists in past tense. No redemption for this offense. Blood turns gold. Used to call you brother, now I can't say your name. Years we built together, now it's all gone in flames. Shared our darkest moments, shared our deepest pain. Now you act like you don't know me, blood turned cold in my veins. Thought we had forever, thought we never break. But you chose some money over everything we made. Left me standing solo when I needed you the most. Now you just a stranger, just another ghost. Blood turned cold, blood turned cold. Everything we had is gone, story never told. Blood turned cold, blood turned cold. Betrayal in your eyes, heart black as coal. Blood turned cold. Remember when we promised we would ride until the end? Now you're looking at me like we never been friends. All the late nights talking about our future plans. Now you switched up on me, got blood on your hands. Said you'd never leave me, said you'd always stay. But when pressure came down, you just ran away. Can't believe the person that you turned into. Guess I never really knew the real you. Blood turned cold, blood turned cold. Everything we had is gone, story never told. Blood turned cold, blood turned cold. Betrayal in your eyes, heart black as coal. Blood turned cold, no more texts, no more calls. La la la. Watch you build yourself up while I fall. Used to have my back against the wall. Now I'm standing tall, standing tall. Tried to understand why you had to change, but some things in life you just can't explain. Lost a brother, gained a lesson learned. Bridges that you burn can't be returned. Moving forward now, I don't look back. Trust is something sacred, something real. You'll know how that feels. Blood turned cold, blood turned cold. Everything we had is gone, story never told. Blood turned cold, blood turned cold. Betrayal in your
blood turn cold.
Yeah, used to call you brother. Now I see the fucking truth, Blood lies, blood lies. Started from the bottom, both broke as hell. Shared our last dollar, stories we tell. You swore we'd stay solid, swore we'd stay real, but greed got you twisted, changed how you feel. Money made you different, different damn man. Stab me in the back with your own two hands. Promise we'd rise together, never fall apart. But you sold out our bond, sold out your heart. Built this shit together, brick by fucking brick. Now you act like strangers, makes me fucking sick. All them late nights grinding, planning our escape. You threw it all away for some counterfeit fake. Blood lies, blood lies. Everything you said, blood lies, blood lies. Wish that you were dead. Blood lies, blood lies. Poison in your mouth, blood lies, blood lies. Turn our love to doubt, blood lies, blood lies. Cut me to the bone, blood lies, blood lies. Now I'm all alone. La la la, oh no. La la la, let go. La la la, blood lies. La la la, goodbye. Remember when we vowed through the pain and strife, brothers till the end, partners for life. But success made you selfish, fame made you cold, betrayed all our secrets, lies that you told. You painted me as villain to justify your sin, play victim to the world when the truth caved in. Fed them false stories, fabricated facts, destroyed my reputation with your coward acts. Played politics perfect, manipulated minds, left loyalty buried, left our past behind. Friendship became warfare, trust became hate, sealed both our fates when you chose to betray. Blood lies, blood lies. Everything you said, blood lies, blood lies. Wish that you were dead. Blood lies, blood lies. Poison in your mouth, blood lies, blood lies. Turn our love to doubt, blood lies, blood lies. Cut me to the bone, blood lies, blood lies. Now I'm all alone. Diary pages filled with rage, every word you spoke, every fucking stage. Built on lies, built on deceit. Now your memory tastes so bittersweet. Brotherhood broken, brotherhood gone. Moving forward, gotta stay strong. Blood lies, blood lies. Everything you said, blood lies, blood lies. Glad that we are dead. Blood lies, blood lies. Poison in your mouth, blood lies, blood lies. Figured you out, blood lies, blood lies. Lesson that I learned, blood lies, blood lies. Bridges that you burn, blood lies, blood lies. Should've seen the signs, blood lies, blood lies. Cut all fucking ties.
Used to be my blood. Now I don't know what the fuck you are.
Why'd you switch up on me, bro? All them years we had each other's back. Now you moving like you don't know where the loyalty at. We came up from the bottom, facts. Shed our last, split our racks. Now you talking to them cats who was never in our pack. Shit got me heated, defeated. How you gonna act like we ain't bleed together? Streets cold, but your heart got colder. Thought we ride forever, now it's never. Why you gotta be fake? Why you gotta betray? All them promises break, nothing left to say. Why you gotta be fake? Why you gotta betray? Trust gone, heartache, nothing left to say. Remember when we had nothing, just two kids with a dream and some hustle. Now you acting like it's something different, man, this shit's a puzzle. Used to call you family, now you just another enemy. All that shit you said to me was lies, apparently. Fuck all that fake shit you are, I see right through your disguise.
used to be ride or die, now you just another guy who sold his soul for some lies. Left me wondering why. All them nights we survived side by side, now you hide from the truth that you denied. Loyalty died when you lied. Can't forget all the pain and regret. Every word that you said, now just shit in my head. We dead, relationship bled out. You chose your route, I'm out. Why you gotta be fake? Why you gotta betray? All them promises break, nothing left to say. Why you gotta be fake?